Hey guys, it's Cloudy. How are you all? Today I'm super excited because I haven't done an anime themed video in a while, and today we're going to be talking about my summer anime favorites for 2017. I was actually planning on doing a different sort of video today, but I remembered that summer is always my favorite season for anime series. A lot of the summer themed slice of life and romance stuff really appeals to me. So I decided to look up what was happening in this season, and lo and behold, I had pretty good timing, if I do say so myself, and I managed to fit myself in the first week of episode 1s for different anime series this season. So I am super excited to introduce to you guys some of the series that I'm really looking forward to. I have my notes right here. I spent all night writing them up, and I've watched all the different promotional videos. Today I'm introducing 8 of the anime series that I am super anticipating. This is only my opinion on what I'm really excited about in the anime season. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to some of the more epic action stuff. Maybe some of you guys are more into the niche anime that's coming out, or some of the movies that are coming out as well. A lot of you guys will be following the spring season series that have not completed yet. For some of you guys who have been on my channel for a while, you guys know that I tend to pick out the anime series that I like to watch and then introduce those to you guys. By no means is this a top summer 2017 anime series vlog. I try to not do top lists like that. But without further ado, if you guys are interested to see what I'm interested in, keep on watching. The first series, of course, is Fate Apocrypha by A1 Pictures. Fate is and always has been and always will be a super popular franchise, and this is another spin-off of the series as the popularity sort of surges again. I don't really know anything about this Fate series in relation to one of the games. I also don't really know anything about the characters, so it takes place in a parallel universe to Fate's Day Night, where the Greater Grail disappears from Fuyuki after the Third Holy Grail War. If you guys have been in the Nasoverse for a while, you guys know there's a Greater Grail and a Lesser Grail, and there's drama behind both of these things and between the mage associations and the families, and oh my god, there's just so much going on. The promo video looks really awesome. We're getting a totally new cast because it is a parallel universe. Every character I've seen in the cast looks like a Kuro no version of a different heroic spirit, so they're black versions, except for Saber, who's an Aka version, who's red. My Japanese definitely isn't good enough to play all the Fate games, but I do have a solid grasp of the main Fate plotline. So this is a really good anime series to pull more people into the Fate world and to give anime series only viewers a little bit more of the Fate world that exists in the game side of the Nasoverse. I know the animation will be done really well because it's done by A1 Pictures, but I'm hoping that the story will be really good at filling in holes and tying in Apocrypha with the rest of the Fate world, because a lot of people don't really have that background context or that game knowledge. Be sure to look forward to that if you are a Fate fan. Next is Koi to Uso, which will be animated by Linden Films. I reviewed the manga for this anime in a previous Manga Mondays a long time ago. I'm pretty excited that they're actually getting a animation for it because I found that the beginning of the story for Koi to Uso was really fresh. The plot takes place in a version of modern Japan where people's marriages are predetermined by the government depending on your genes and your compatibility as people. The story brings in this question of love and who you should love and who you shouldn't love and all these sorts of moral struggles. It amuses me that the story is actually a little bit of a reaction to some of the stuff that's actually going on in modern Japan and some of their social issues there with the declining birth rate and the problems with young people. The methodology they use in this series is called the red string of science, and that's basically the logic of which they tie this system around. I know a lot of people said that the original manga gets quite frustrating towards the middle bit of the series. It does lag, but in terms of shoujo manga series, I do think that it's quite a refreshing concept, and we are only getting 12 episodes of it. There's no way that this season is going to be able to cover everything that happens in Koi to Uso, so it'll be just good to see more of the story brought to life. What I found really surprising about the promotional video is that the animation sort of emphasizes the eyes a lot. They have huge bright, glowing shoujo chibi eyes. In the manga, I found the art a little bit more natural, but the anime is really bringing out the emotions in the eyes. The voice actors include Kana Hanazawa, Yui Makino, Shinosuke Tachibana, Ryota Osaka, and all of these VAs that I've listed have a really solid resume doing a lot of other anime series. Koito Uso is one to look forward to if you're into shoujo manga, or you're not into shoujo manga but you want something new and refreshing and different. This is a pretty good one to check out. The next one is Tsurezure Children by Studio Gokumi. After I watched all the PVs, I can say that this series promotional video stood out to me the most. It's based on a manga series that is structured in a 4-koma gag collection, and it depicts different kinds of high school loves and different sorts of relationships and people that you encounter in high school. Of course it takes place in high school, like every anime series takes place in high school one way or another. What I found really interesting about this was how light and pastel and idealized the atmosphere seemed to be in the PV. Of course this is going to talk a lot about like innocent love and first love and all those like turbulent emotions you experience in high school. I'm really anticipating this series because the PV and all the visuals there really remind me of the same sort of textures and colors and palette you see in Ao no Haru Ride, Blue Spring Ride, as well as Strobe Edge if some of you guys like Io Sakisaka's work. It has that really chill pastel spring kind of vibe, and it really appeals to me. I think it looks really, really fantastic. And the OST sound that they sort of tease on the internet is filled with like harmonica and piano and a bit of acoustic guitar. Everything feels very organic and very laid back, very chill for summertime. Kana Hanazawa and Tomoaki Mayano are actually in the series, so I'm pretty excited for that. Tomoaki Mayano has a really, really deep voice. I don't know if he's going to be really like using that to sort of play a really brooding character, or if he's going to bring his voice a bit higher into tenor in order to play a more easygoing character. Of course, Kana Hanazawa, everybody loves her, so it's really great to sort of hear her voice another shoujo-esque series. The next series I want to talk about is